Here we go. Last 2 minutes, hatid sa atin ang Cobra Plus Vitamin C, lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink.
Ngayon yung pressure nasa side ng NLEX. Hirap na hirap ng makabutas. Ngayon kailangan pa nilang dumipensa dahil ito na ang ratsyada ng Phoenix.
Matthew behind the back to Chua. Bang!
That's beyond painful if you're the Road Warriors because you're able to stop Matthew right. And out of that release pass, Chua with his second three in the second half.
15 in total yung puntos ni Chua. Pinawi naman ni Kiefer Avena. Kiefer looks up at the scoreboard. It is just a 3-point game, Coach RG.
Oh, beautiful basketball we're seeing here.
Right, Bebuelo goes to the crossover. Right, releases a pass. Perkins trying to bulldoze his way through, and he knew it. It's an offensive foul.
Quite shaky was that point of attack of Perkins. And for NLEX, specifically Kiefer Avena, it's winning time. It's time to sacrifice his body.
And it is the 6th and final foul para dito kay Perk. And he will have to watch the rest of this from the bench. 20 points, 13 rebounds para dito kay Perkins, but he can go no further.
And the last time Perk fouled out in the game, that was against TNT. They dropped that game. And that is how important this cager is in the rotation of Coach Chupix Robinson. But what is nice is he proved in their very first game that he can coexist with Calvin Abueva. He's not losing anything. Now, if Perk is out, Calvin is still there to man the slot.
Sorry, binabanggit mo, pareho silang double-double, so hindi nagkasapawan, ano?
Yes, ganda nung kanilang teamwork together.
Kiefer hit a 3 moments ago. This time he goes all the way to Kinyahan. Rattles home! We are tied at 108.
Nice decision once again for Keith. He did not force that shot. He knew exactly where JR Kinyahan was.
Kinyahan with 19 points. We are tied with 48 seconds to go. Abueva, Mamemuerza, gets the bounce!
Now, two things that you have to admire, really, the composure of Matthew Wright. Even if he thought he had that opening after that pick and roll turn, he still saw Abueva ceiling against a smaller defender. And what did he do? Made that unselfish pass and catch and shoot situation for the Beast.
Ang bait nung ring sa magkabila. Kanina si Kinyahan, ngayon si Abueva. Sino kaya ang susunod dito? Alas down the gut of the defense. Overcooks it. Ball will remain with NLEX.
And for NLEX, you know that they want at least to send this game into overtime or win. For Phoenix, also win in regulation. But for us, who just watched one basketball in today's schedule, we want this to go to OT.
Kung ganito ilalaro pareho, kahit tatlo, okay lang. Apatin mo, basta ganyan na, big shot after big shot.
Yun at kaya natutuwa si Commissioner Willie Marshall sa mga manlalaro natin. Talagang bigay todo, walang nagre-relax. Talagang we are being entertained to one great basketball battle.
Again, ang NLEX right near the very bottom of the standings, looking for only their 2nd win in the bubble. Samantalang Phoenix is at 3-2, looking to at least leapfrog etong Meralco, Phoenix, Meralco, San Miguel at Alaska para makapanik sila sa 4-2.
If it were to end today, 4 teams out, hindi makakapasok itong NLEX Dahil dun nga sa sinasabi mo, 1-4. Samantala, ito namang Phoenix, nasa number 4 sila, tied with San Miguel. Remember yung number 4 and number 3 and number 2 and number 1 natin, or the first 4 teams will have a twice to beat advantage against 5, 6, 7, and 8. But for these teams, all they want is make sure they end up in the top 8.
The referees also trying to make sure sino nga ba ang last touch dito. Ikaw humusga, RG. Inabot pa ba ni Soyot yun?
Sa angulo na yon, si Hazul, yung initial call natin ng ating mga referee, doon din pinoint sa direction ng NLEX. So unless it is very conclusive, tignan natin ang feeling ni RJ Hazul. Oh, tama. Si RJ, ano lang, kumbaga, baka makalusot lang ba?
Sakali.
Diba? Ang daming anggulong pinakita niya. Humihingi pa ng tulong yan sa TV5 para doon sa mga camera angle. Diba? So it was a right call. Even if it took a little time to decide, for as long as it's right call, I'm all for it.
Timeout dito para sa NLEX. Phoenix is up by 2, 110, 1 away.
At yung kanina may sinasabi yung barker natin, yung pala, imbes na 3 points yung binigay dito sa isang manlalaro ng NLEX Road Warriors, 2 points lamang. So instead of focusing and framing their mind into just scoring 2 points, now alam nila, tatlo pa ang kanilang kailangan bunuin.
26.4 natitira pero 8.1 na lang sa kanila shot clock. No need to go for a quick 3, right?
Oh, whatever is available, if a quick shot inside is available, go take it. But expect itong NLEX to run at least 1 or 2 more passes to get the best shot possible.
Narinig mo ang iingay nung nasa kabilang dulo. Phoenix trying to help their 5 on defense right now. Kinyahan, iabot kay Alas, 5 to shoot. Kevin Louie down the middle, kicks it over to the corner. In and out. Rebound Phoenix. And Intal is fouled.
You appreciate that shot of Raul Soyud, but in the entire ball game, he was just playing 2 to 5 feet away from the basket. Then all of a sudden, he was asked to shoot that booming 3 to send the game to overtime. That's simply too much.
That will be the last foul to give ng NLEX. Now they need a steal or give up a foul. Si Chuan, testingin nila dito, Coach RG. No trips to the line this game so far para kay Justin.
Pero ang taas naman ng kumpiyansa dahil sa kanyang magandang shooting from the outside. Booming threes all happening in the second half. A total of 15 points for Chua. And in the conference, he's a 75% free throw shooter. And he coolly sinks the first one.
That makes it a 2-possession lead. The steady lefty this time around, si Justin Chua, he has been solid all tournament long.
And what a pickup, 13.2 points per game, 45% from the 3. He's been around the league, a total of 6 teams that he has already played for, and finally finding a home here in the stable of Phoenix Fuel Masters.
NLEX will burn a timeout. They are down by 5, 13.7 remaining in this one. Magbabalik po kami.
Ito, delikado naman sila. And you look at and revisit the games that they've lost against Magnolia. They were up by 22, still lost the ball game. And you're hoping that you would have at least learned something from it on how you take care of your lead. But it happened again. In the last 5 minutes and 32 in the third quarter, they were up by 14. Only to see their lead gone. And even itong Phoenix getting that lead at the end of the third quarter. So it was a 15-point turnaround doon sa last 5 minutes and 30 nung quarter na yun.
And for even more bad news, may foul to give pa ang Phoenix dito. Sa susunod na atake ng NLEX, 13.7 to try and make up 5 points. Let's see what happens. It is Ravenna rifling it in. Soyud will step back. Soyud buries a 3. Now they need a steal. If not, give up a foul.
This is just a career game. We thought all along that it is not the right shot earlier. He missed it, but now he made up for it by hitting a 3. Now they need to foul again. That's a good foul.
27 puntos para kay Raul Soyud.
Can you imagine that?
Palobo ng palobo yung kanyang career high dito.
Prior to this game, only 7.4 points per ball game. And look at that step back jumper as if it was a designed play for him.
Walang nalibre. He was looking around. He was looking for shooters. Isip niya, ako na lang.
He's feeling it. Ganda talaga ng kanyang conference ngayon. The steadiest in his PBA career. Almost 8 points, almost 8 rebounds. And now those numbers will be jacked up because of his splendid performance. What about this guy? We've talked about 6 teams already here in the PBA. And now, another guy is probably serving as a barometer for his team. We've talked about kanina, di ba? Itong si Jason Perkins. Ito naman si Justin Chua, 16 points in the 3 wins and only 9 in the 2 losses. And now, is a total of 17.
Took care of the first. He needs the second to make it a 2-possession game. Steady. 4 for 4 the last 2 times around.
Unperturbed.
Grabe. But now they need to score twice. They probably need a 3 just because they don't have any more timeouts. Para pag namigay kang foul, may pag-asa pa sa dulo. Ayon naglabas, Ravena will put one up. Kiefer doesn't work, and that'll do it. Phoenix will come from behind, 14 points down in the third quarter. Calvin Abueva dribbles away the time. Tenga-tenga ang ngiti ni The Beast dito and the entire franchise of Phoenix.